Greetings, family and friends. Well, this day, um, I want to go back to a video that I recorded a little while ago. It was about the vision. Um, the vision was about the barrier of people. You might ask me, but Prophet, why you want to bring this up? I asked to bring this up because I feel as nobody really understood the vision. So I want to go back and I want to dissect this one more time. But this time, I'm not going to delete it. I'm going to keep it up. Because last video I posted, I had some hateful comments from somebody who does not really know who I am. That does not really understand what I spoke. They just understood it was about them. But I would have used for the subject, it's buried. It's buried. I remember one day I was sitting and meditating, and I believe one way that God gets to you is through visions. The vision that He laid on my heart was a barrier. I I I did not understand it until time passed what it really meant. And I want to make this. I want to make this clear. I want to make this crystal clear. I didn't understand it because I was still stuck in my own demise. But He showed me how loose He can get. The sky cracked. The world was dark. And this big man came out the heavens. And he told me, I want to show you something that that you will not ever see in your life. So I'm sitting here, I'm thinking to myself, what could it be? All he did was snap his finger, and we was at a graveyard. Now most people might think, well, you crazy if it is. Nah, it's pretty darn cool how God works. So He showed me a graveyard, and I was wondering to myself, why am I looking at the grave? This graveyard was so big and filled with so many souls that it was not even funny. So the amount of people I seen did not shock me. Because we all are told that we receive what we get. So I was asking God, why am I here? And He told me, He said, you need to see what my scriptures is talking about, referring to when He said, vengeance is not mine, it's the Lord's. So He said, this is what happens when you don't take vengeance in your own hands and let me handle it. They fall and they never get revived. And some people, it comes to the term, some people that was in this grave and they was crying out for forgiveness. Crying out for forgiveness. And it's some that I'm kind of shocked to even see in there. But it is what it is. I prophesied last year that it's a handful of people that rudely, day by day, treat me bad, use me, abuse me, and act like they're so much better than me. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, I'm not fighting this no more. It is what it is. Because I know how this is all going to turn out. I already know. It's just how it is. And it's how it is already is. Because the vision was talking about how I have the right to get vengeance. I surely do. But I'm not going to, because I know at the end of the day, my enemies will be my footstool. I know at the end of the day, that you reap what you sow. I know at the end of the day, what you do to others, it shall happen to you. But people don't understand that because they're still stuck in their own demise. People, it's kind of funny. The ones who think they're so much better than me are heroin addicts, drug addicts, sleeping with other people, using people because they can't get a job. And I'm sitting here, I'm thinking to myself, why am I mad? I should already seen this coming because this is just how humanity works. This is just how people work that come into my life. They come in my life, they sit there and say all this in a bag of chips. But right when I tell them about the dream that I have, they want to act like there's so much, my friend. They extend their hands in friendship. They say they want to do this. They say they want to do that. But deep down, they know what's up. The vision, it didn't scare me one bit because I'm mighty glad that God, He shows me that I don't have to give vengeance. I don't need vengeance. Vengeance is His at the end of the day. You might treat me wrong. You might spit on my name. You might do all that you can. But at the end of the day, you will get what you give. You will get what you give. When you speak negativity towards somebody who's trying to speak life to you, when you bite the hand that feeds you, you will reap every ounce that you sow. And I promise you that. That's why I like God so much. Because He's letting me know that there's no point of fighting evil anymore. It is no point of begging people to stay in your life. It is no point. You should just let them go and make the same mistakes that they're making, because people, they go through so much troubles. They go through so much. And they want to take it out on the next person. But I'm mighty glad that He reminds me that there's no point of hating. There's no point of trying to get even. It's just about time that we stop our evil ways and give it to God Himself. And that dream was so, it was so real. And I looked at that grave. So many faces. That does not surprise me one bit. So many people. Because I try my best. I know I'm not the best man. I make my flaws. But at least I can admit my flaws. But I don't go into somebody's life and treat them wrong because I'm going through a storm. See, if I go through something, I'm man enough to take it to God. I'm man enough to talk to somebody about it. I'm not going to take it out on anybody. I'm not going to take it on my family or friends or my relationship. I'm going to take it to God. But some people don't understand that if you go through something, you should not take it out on anybody else but yourself. But we wonder why. We wonder why. Why are we in this condition? Why am I sick? Why am I struggling? Why can I not get a job? Why is people treat me wrong? Why am I being attacked? Why is people hurting me? Because you're doing it to other people. You're doing it to other people that don't deserve what you're doing it to. But it's kind of funny how it's kind of funny, and this is what makes me laugh. People sit there and say, "Kenny, you ain't nothing. You ain't this. You ain't that. You don't know nothing about me. Hey, you don't know nothing about me, but I sure know a lot about you." Every time you go through a storm, it's fuck Kenya. Kenya's this. Kenya's that. Kenya's a nigga. Kenya's this, that. But let me tell you this, baby. Let me explain something to you. When that day comes, when you're looking up and you feel nothing but pain and suffering, I promise you this. Don't look my way. Don't think my way. I want you to feel the suffering you put me through. It's a disgrace to who I am that people still rise up. They preach all that they preach. They say I'm not this, I'm not that, I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I'm that. But when it comes down to it, everybody knows the truth. I am who I am because of what I've been through. But it does not matter what I go through. I'm still gonna show love and peace to everybody that's in my life. See, I used to be that way. That I would go through a storm and I used to lash on everybody. Like, what are you talking to me for? Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? But see, I had to really understand that when you take your anger out on somebody that's trying to help, you will eventually gonna lose that person. But I'm not using no names. People know what's up. I'm not gonna support a heroin addict or addicts, drug addicts, people who want to use me, abuse me, talk behind my back, talk crap behind my back for me trying to help. But like I said, I know at the end of the day, this vision was prophesied for a reason. I'm not going to talk bad about you. I'm not going to hate you. I'm not going to speak death upon you. I'm just going to say at the end of the day, what you give to others, you shall receive. If you give love, you get love back. If you get hate, you shall get hate back. But what our problem is, we are surprised. You hear me? We're surprised of the outcome. People say, Prophet, I'm dying. I'm sick. I have no power in my body. I'm nothing. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, I didn't put you through that. And there's a lot of people that sit here, criticize me, but they don't even know what's sitting under their nose. That's what's ironic. And I was just talking about people about that. I said, that's what's ironic. A lot of people talk bad about me, but they just don't know what's going to happen. You reap what you sow. But it's no point in me even being mad because it's going to be buried. And at the end of the day, I'm going to move on and I'm going to rejoice because I already knew this was going to happen. I'm so used to coming in contact with people and them showing their true colors. People give me their word, but don't believe nothing that they give. They just speak crap out their mouth. But I'm so mighty glad that the word does say you reap everything that you sow. It might not be in this life, but in the afterlife, you will get what you give. That's how it is. You can't continue to pray to God, say, Father, I need another chance. Father, I need you. Father, I need a second shot. Father, take this pain from me. Father, give me the strength I need to make it through another day. Father, give me everything that I need. But see, we oh my. We tend to ask God for so much, but then we turn around and we praise the devil. We do everything that's not God-like, but we still praying to God. That don't match up. Our actions need to match what we preach. And I know there's gonna be somebody, I already know it, that's gonna say they're sitting on their couch or sitting on their bed, sitting in their chair, they sit anywhere they want and saying, but Kenya, what you're saying does not match. But see, you need to understand that everything that I've preached before does match my actions. Everything. I show love to people I should hate. I rejoice with people I should not be talking to right now because of what they're doing to me. Rejoice. Weep. Like I said, I know how this is going to turn out. I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to let my Father handle it because it's been buried. All right, y'all. Peace.